Carefully, I was watching that wild donkey standing in front suddenly jumped into the water with a loud splash. The reason was that an old man who didn't even know how to swim was struggling in the water. Without thinking for a second, the wild donkey pushed him with its snout and started moving him towards the shore. And that old man was none other than my own grandfather. Grandfather said in a trembling voice, "Donkey brother, you saved my life. In this freezing winter, there is nothing to eat in the mountains. If you don't mind, I will serve you for the rest of your life." Then grandfather said, "Donkey brother, we have a beautiful female donkey at our home. If you want, then come and take a look." And just like that, the deal was fixed. Grandfather brought him home. I was also looking at him with great curiosity. Grandmother said, "Where did you bring this wild donkey from?" Grandfather said, "This is not an ordinary donkey. This is my lifesaver. If he had not pulled me out of the water, I would have been dead today." Then grandfather showed him our female donkey. The wild donkey looked at her, but shook his head as if he didn't like her, and he started leaving. Grandfather said, "Donkey brother, you go. If you ever don't find food in the mountains, then come to our house. You will always be welcome." The wild donkey looked back at me once and disappeared into the forest. After a while, grandfather said, "Let's go to the mountain to collect firewood." We had just walked a little when suddenly we heard the painful cry of the wild donkey. The sound was coming from very nearby. I shouted, "Donkey brother is in trouble." We all ran and reached there and saw his leg was caught in an iron trap and blood was flowing. Then a man from the village appeared. He was Dafu. Grandfather said, "Dafu, this donkey has saved my life. Let him go." Dafu laughed and said, "He saved your life, not mine. I have been sitting here for 3 days to catch him. I will not leave him." Grandfather said, "We belong to the same village. Show some mercy." Dafu said, "This donkey is very valuable. Its skin, meat, and other parts sell for a high price in the city. If you want, then take him for 5,000. Grandfather said, "That's too expensive." But then he said, "He saved my life. I will not let him die." Grandfather went home, gave the money, and brought the donkey back. He kept him in the shed and said, "Get well soon. Then I will send you back to the mountains." But a problem arose in the house. The ceremony for my uncle's marriage was just a day after tomorrow. Grandmother said, "Where will the money come from?" Grandfather said, "If needed, we will sell the goats." Grandmother said, "If we sell the goats, what will we feed the guests?" Then they talked about selling the female donkey. Then someone said, "Let's sell the wild donkey." Grandfather got angry and said, "Don't even think about my donkey brother." That night, grandfather went outside, and when he returned, he had a lot of money. Grandmother asked, "Where did you get this?" Grandfather said, "I mortgaged the farmland." Grandmother said, "What will we eat later?" Grandfather said, "First, let's get our son married. We will think about the future later." Then the wedding day came. The girl's name was Gauri. The house was full of people. The girl's family saw the wild donkey and said, "Give him to us for a few days. We have 2 female donkeys." Grandfather refused, but the girl's father got angry. He took the dowry and left. My uncle got upset. He said it was just about a donkey. Grandfather said he is a butcher. His eyes are on the donkey. Finally, the marriage remained fixed. But on the wedding day, another shock came. When my uncle went to bring the bride, a message came. The bride's family now wants 1 more donkey. Otherwise, they will not send the bride. Grandfather clearly refused. Then the young man who brought the message whispered something in grandmother's ear.